Man, if you did, my apologies. Can anyone hear me? Yes, they can. Hello everyone, welcome to 720 here, bringing you part 164 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, I knocked out the Make It Rain campaign event and also a bunch of unlocks. We're going to continue the trend of unlocking stuff that was outdated and one-shotting it. And then if I run out of stuff to unlock, mayhaps I will do some story. We'll see how it goes. We got quite a bit of stuff. Oof, I probably should have emptied out my inventory while I was at that. Oh well. Ah, hero of the Scions, glad am I to see you answer our desperate summons. As you have no doubt heard, the kobolds have, it seems, yet again called forth the primal titan within their mountain abode. The recent quaking of the land can be attributed to no other. And considering the intensity of the tremor, we can be sure that Urianger's warnings concerning the enhanced power of the primals are far from idle. We Maelstrom officers would, of course, like not better than to shatter the belligerent old boulder ourselves, but we cannot risk losing our soldiers to tempering. Once again, we must turn to the seasoned veterans of the Scions. According to our readings, the rumblings are strongest in the navel, Titan's usual haunt within Ogmoro mines. You should be able to enter the Primal's domain by reattuning to the Beastman Aetherite found within the Kobold's territory at Outer Lanosha. After the previous defeat of their great father, you can wager they've recalibrated their crystal. May you crash against this stubborn rock with the fury of 1,000 waves. Thank you. Vortex Feather. Large Levin Orb. Lord of Levin Lamp. We're gonna go to Hawker's right fast. Want to clear out some bag space. Pardon me, I had to sneeze. It's about as much room as I'm going to be able to afford for now. See, my allergies are full blown now. Lovely. Onward, noble behemoth. It would have been cool if I ran into some A ranks so that way I can get some more, you know, seals so that way I can go ahead and buy more Aetherite tickets. Go in the portal. Thank you. Really? The Naval Extreme, yay. Again, we're going to unsync these because usually you have to pre-make groups for these. I don't feel like doing that and then having to learn the fights. I'll just knock them out. Put yourself together so I can spank you back to pieces. Earth to Earth. Nice headbutt. Oh, I got the whistle, sweet. I got another crag heart. Yeah. So I got another mount, I got the Earth horse now. Yay. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I've got 7 second chances now. Ifrit. Titan displayed a most satisfying degree of destructive power. The intensifying effects of the ritual foci are undeniable. Powerful though this incarnation was, the Primal's eventual defeat was not unexpected. The burgeoning strength shown by the Bringer of Light, however, has grown beyond reckoning. Such a demonstration of force serves us still. It invites ever greater retaliation. Yes, as the light burns brighter, so too are the shadows steeped deeper in darkness. Now I gotta go back to Maelstrom Command. Getting all the elemental horses also unlocks some special quests to get another mount. So the next one's going to be Ifrit. The rumblings have ceased. It seems that no matter how powerful the Lord of Crags becomes, you and your companions are up to the task. Yes, you found something of interest in a naval. Is this bone? And such a grotesque design. Honestly, I will never understand the Kobold's sense of aesthetics. You say you acquired a similar object after your battle with Garuda. Now we must consider the possibility that these trinkets are responsible for the Primal's appalling new strength. But I shall leave such conclusions to those more learned in the subject than I. Pray return to the Waking Sands and convey my greetings to Riad. I wish I could play her in cards. The lefty. Oh boy. Oh boy, I really need to start burning that stuff. Astrologian is 90 now, right? Yep. And it looks like I have a full set of 90 gear for healer. I have a full set of gear for caster as well. Good. So the Lord of Crags was also possessed of unprecedented vigor, and thou hast returned with yet another curiosity of bone. Kobolds are not known for fashioning objects in this manner. What is more, its construction doth bear a striking similarity to that of the trophy recovered by thee from Garuda's lair. The fleshless remains of beastmen worshippers, this is the material common to both of these foreboding ritual tools. What unsavory sorcery have the paragons bequeathed to their unsuspecting pawns? There's yet another commonality to this augmentation of the primals that concerns me, and that is thee, hero. For every mountain thou dost conquer, I am struck by the answering, waxing impotency of the primals. The pattern is too clear to ignore. Such a cycle bodes not but ill for the realm. I must unlock the true nature of these immortal entities, ere the land is once more racked with ruin. And as always, thou art my stoutest ally in the gathering of the requisite keys. Ifrit ain't broke. We are fortunate that the Lord of the Inferno hath yet to rear his horned head. I fear, however, that reports of his return will not be long in the coming. My quest for knowledge yet remains unfinished, but such a task can only properly be undertaken in a world unracked by chaos. Let us bow to inevitability and prepare ourselves for what will undoubtedly turn into another blistering trial. Pray visit High Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah and advise him that the fiery primal will likely soon be among us once more. Mayhap with a measure of foresight we can lessen the impact of Ifrit's arrival. How many seals do I have? 55,000? That's not too bad. I need to check Mordona for a second. Ooh, I could buy these. Ah, here we go. Oh, you need a lot of diamond dust. I need 3. I need a total of 5. Indulge me, my friends. I'm gonna go quickly run through the Akafai Amphitheater a few times. I need to get 5 diamond dust. I got a diamond tier. Nice. Ah, yes. I could make one of those thingies now. Ha ha ha. That gives me what, 2? Yeah, I got 2 diamond dust now. Ah. Cool, I can't even answer that. And everything is full. Perfect. I'll just sell that. I'll just sell that. I'll just sell that. I'll just sell that. Alright, I got my answer to my bag space woes for now. Was that everything that I was going to sell? Gold ingot and the food. Yeah. Alright. Few more Akafai amphitheaters and I'm golden. Ah. An ice weapon coffer again. So you know what I'm going to do with that, right? I'm just going to get rid of the ice brand and the shield. And I'm just going to reopen it as a paladin. Get it back. Get an extra descent. Footsteps in the snow. Double check everything to make sure that it's... Oh, look at that. I got 3 more bag slots. I could reset him. Thank you on that. That puts me at, I think this will be my 4th diamond dust. Yes. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I got a vulnerability up. Yay. You're going down so fast once you hit me with diamond dust. Ah, I was hoping to get deep frozen in the air. Another ice weapon coffer, Jesus criminy. Icebreaker. Decent view, and I got an ice tier. I just gotta do it one more time. Then I'll be able to get my Seuss, my weapon and shield for my pally buddy. I swear it's the last time I'm going to be doing this one on camera. Ah, I tried jumping. Did it too late. Dang. None of them were my damn thingamajiggers. Oh, I got the ice digging as well. Nice. Oh, I can't do that. There we go. Here we go. I knew I had mithrite nuggets somewhere. Yay. We're gonna go back to Gridania. I'm gonna turn these in. Instant gratification. Shiva's Diamond Brand. Main hand, offhand. Shiva's Diamond Shield. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Alrighty then. So we need to go to the Hall of Flames. Sorry for burning so much time, but it was necessary. Running in the rain. Try not to waste my sprint. We're gonna go to Ul'dah, we're gonna go to Ifrit. I have got 7 left of those. Oh, man. Hero of the Scions, your timing is most fortunate. Allow me to brief you on the situation. Both the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder informed us of their recent troubles with disturbingly powerful primals. And as these incidents ever occur in threes, we immediately sought to gather intelligence on Amalsha activity. We lost contact with the first reconnaissance party assigned to the task. I then deployed one of our elite units to learn of the fate of the missing scouts, but they also have failed to report back. In their most recent missive, my elite troops declared their intention to investigate the Bowl of Embers, though they may have been overwhelmed by the Lizardmen. We must consider the possibility that the Lord of the Inferno has reclaimed his domain. It is with some measure of wounded pride, then, that I must request your aid. Assemble a group of your companions and strike into the heart of the Malja territory in southern Thanalan. If Ifrit has indeed returned, you are to banish him back to the Aether by whatever means is necessary. You will likely have to renew your bond with the Zaharak Aetherite to enter the Bowl of Embers. The Lizardmen have undoubtedly realigned their crystal since you last felt their god, and unfortunately that means cutting your way through a goodly number of their centuries to reach it. The Grand Company of the Immortal Flames is no longer is no stranger to sacrifice when it comes to battling the primals, but the struggle costs far too many lives and often creates a host of new tempered enemies. You and your unique talents, however, can spare the families of our soldiers that grief. I will pass on news of your involvement in this mission to the Scions myself. Should our primal fears prove substantiated, then I pray your efforts meet with success. Cool. And that was Peace for Thanalan. That would be the unlock for the Amalsha. We're gonna go to Southern Thanalan, and you're gonna see the reason why I popped on as Paladin in a minute. Literally the only reason why I popped on, just to grab that. Bull Embers Extreme, baby! Time to knock him on his arse! Oh no, 21,000 damage. Going up in flames. Dang. Kinda hoping to get some other stuff. Oh well. Ifrit was reborn with the strength of 1,000 raging infernos, and yet you vanquished him. I can offer you not but praise, bringer of light. Ever prepared for confrontation. Good. Those instincts serve us as well as they serve you. What meaning hides within this constant pursuit of ever greater strength? Have you paused to dwell on its significance? However you might choose to justify your actions, it seems you have tested the very limits of these three primal avatars. Again, such furious response. Did we not make ourselves clear? As amusing as such might prove, we do not come to trade blows with you. This meeting is at an end. We must thank you for a most enlightening display. We have learned much. The destiny we seek draws closer, ever closer. How much longer can you stem the tide of darkness, bringer of light? How well will you fare against the next god to reawaken? A gold ingot. Yay. What I always wanted. I got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They get all of them knocked out. So the infernal primal had returned after all. It is well that you set out prepared for the worst. Come now, hero. You must describe your epic encounter in detail that we might revise our tactics for future engagements. Any information could prove useful. Well now, this is an ominous relic. While the Amalja are known for their barbaric trinkets, I said something is different about this one. I see, so it is the third such object you have discovered within the domain of a primal. It certainly seems feasible that it played a role in Ifrit's enhanced volatility. Return with your trophy to the Waking Sands and pray Bittery on Jay to continue his investigations. Our eternal gratitude to you both. My nose is a tingling. The report from the immortal flames hath flown before thee. Dost thou return once more bearing a curious tool of ritual magics? Here you go. Pardon me a second, I'm gonna blow my nose. That's a little bit better. Ah yes, it doth most closely resemble the others in form, and I dare say in function. The bone is, of course, Amalja in origin. The servants of darkness revealed themselves to thee. I am put in mind of Archon Luisaw's words, yet ever shall primal desires burn, for burn they shall, with the Ascians ever toiling to stoke the fires. We are fortunate their careless taunting hath provided us with certainty, where before there existed only conjecture. It is unfortunate, however, that thy actions serve the Ascians' purposes so well. Whenever thou slayest their primal foes, the beastmen seek to raise ever more furious gods, and now it seems their ceaseless ambitions are answered only by living sacrifice. Each ritual object thou didst recover is a manner of focus, a tool fashioned from the bones of a willing worshipper. These foci contain the vast etheric power generated by the fervent prayers of a beastman zealot in the moment of his death. This power was then poured into each primal during the rite of summoning, thus giving rise to the augmented avatar thou didst engaged. To free us from the threat of the primals in truth, we must needs discover and escape from this endlessly escalating cycle of conflict. Such an answer will not, I fear, be readily attainable. So, as long as understanding eludes us, there is no recourse but to continue with the slaying of primals. The ether they invariably hoard must be released back into the land. And the beastmen deities wax ever more potent, it is a sad necessity that the nurturing of thine own strength cannot be ignored, an action that thou must take, even though it doth quicken the plans of the paragons. One of the paths to inexorable might hath ever been the pursuit of sturdy arms and armor, and in that endeavor I may be able to assist thee. Okay. How that? To tussle with gods. I'm not gonna deal with that one. That's unneeded. Alright, so we got wine port. Gather information. I can deliver the Time Ward Cortana to Geralt. It's Cortana you'll be wanting. It was a blade wielded by Jal Tristram the True, one of the 3 first paladins. Story goes that when the first Sultan of Ul'dah formed the Sultansworn, he had 3 swords forged from the same ore used to make Oathkeeper, one for each of his champions. Cortana was one of the blades, and it was laid to rest with its master when he kicked the bucket. Rumor has it, though, that Jal Tristram's tomb was plundered recently and Cortana taken. I'd wager a flagon of mead it was the Mamalja what did the deed. Fair makes me blood boil imagining some filthy lizardman strutting about Zaharak with such a fine blade. Any road, you need to retrieve Cortana one way or another, though how you go about it makes no odds to me. I fancy you'll have to pry it from the hands of the dead Amalja, though. Nope, I just had to pop a chest open. Well, bugger me. Never in me wildest, drunkest dreams did I imagine you'd actually find the bloody thing. Bah, so I'll have to fire up the forge after all. Having said that, the relic's are far worse shape than I thought. It ain't like to survive much pounding in this state. Truth be told, I'd be worried about sneezing near it. We're gonna need a new host what'll give itself for the restoration. Bring me an Aeolian scimitar, one with 2 grade 3 battle dance materia melded to it. This will serve as the vessel for the restored relic. Remember, that's 2 grade 3 battle dance materia. A lot less and you'll get naught from me, no matter how many slips of paper you wave in me face. I just need to get the sword, or, yeah, the Aeolian scimitar, which is a blacksmithing item. I need a blunt Aeolian scimitar. Yeah, Basilisk whetstone and a dark steel nugget. And to head back to town to see if I can get one of those. I'll craft it myself. Wait, I thought I saw... No, this is a sapling. I thought I saw an A rank or something over here. My bad. Alright, yeah, 5,000 isn't too bad. I don't have any basilisk eggs? Are you kidding me? $680 for one. Yeah, we'll buy it. I need to find my dark steel nuggets. Yes, I know my inventory is a mess. I must have passed them. Oh well. They're on Byron. The very first person I checked. They're on page 2, that's why. Sold that gold ingot, so I don't need it so I don't have the room taken up. No, I don't want mineral water. I want you to sell that. There you go. Two grade 3 battle dance materia. I'm not gonna go crazy on this, I'm just gonna do this part. Figured it might as well while I'm here. You need to bring me an Aeolian scimitar, one with 2 grade 3 battle dance materia metal to it. This will serve as the vessel for the restored relic. I could hammer one out in me sleep, but then I could wipe your arse without much trouble, and I ain't planning on doing that neither. Seems you'll just have to do both yourself, eh? Ah, 'tis a fine base you brought me. Aye, just a thing to toast your relic. I merged what was left of the relic with the host weapon, so the groundwork's done, but don't go jumping for joy just yet. There's still more to do. I need to work on the finishing touches, but due to the reinforcement work I've had to do, the weapon's proven rather stubborn to shape. To get round this, we'll be needing some alumina salts, a substance made by grinding a rock called alumina into fine grains. Unlucky for you, though, it ain't easy to get a hold of. Mayhap you already know this, but there's beasties out there what devour their prey whole, and some of them swallow rocks so as to aid with digestion. The Dorum chimera that terrorizes the central highlands of Carthus happens to swallow alumina salts for this purpose. Slay the bugger and bring me the alumina salts, and I'll see to the finishing touches on your weapon. Heard. The Dorum chimera can be confronted by the duty finder upon examining the quest destination, situated at the Weeping Saint at the Carthus Central Highlands. Please note that the trial relic reborn the Chimera must be completed as a paladin. I should be able to solo this at level 82. I did not mean to go to actual Ishgard. Yay, Relic Reborn the Chimera, now accessible. This is going to give me another one of those tokens. You're so gonna hate me. Aha! Yay, I got the Illumina salts. That gave me my 9th second chance. I could definitely do them. I could even do World of Darkness and get it all done. Wow. Alright. We're going to go ahead and go with story. Hefty! Pardon me, I'm sneezing quite a bit. Will you be setting sail for the vault? Yes. Travel to Troya Keep. Alright, whew, man. I should be glad to show you to the hydromantic terrace as if it pleases you. Yes. The tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Golbez. I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. It seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. So the clever one hadn't been eaten. If no one wants it, then perhaps... Golbez? Of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. Again, pardon me. I sure do hate when I randomly have bad allergy days. Ugh. Welcome back, hero. Were you able to learn auto value? A few things. So countless voids sent answers to the archfiends, who in turn answered to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmiglione's aggression is also consistent with the claim that the archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? Could target his other archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Ashdaya. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? Forgotten the way of my world already. If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. Surely you must desire something. Name it. It's probably more ether. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you've no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? Oh, shit. My bad. I fell after reaching for something. Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in ether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle. I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures due to terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with Aether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. Not good. Lord Gomez must hear of this. We should be able to find him out here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little aether should suffice. Are you ready? Yep.
There it is. Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
Interesting. I wonder if that means that we could actually avert problems with the Void if we were just to feed Ether to... We just conscripted him.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing you here? Let me have some, let me have some! Not fair! I almost finished!
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word. Follow me.
This is my abode, the others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, and if tantalizing ether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. It is a void sense nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if the pursuit of ether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Nowhere to run. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the Voidsay here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn served Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we've learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. Heard. You're going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. I wish only to observe. Do not expect me to help. And it's settled. I'm ready when you are. Ready? Then lead the way. I leave it to you to decide with whom you speak. Zero is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Zero behind by entering a different area or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Zero accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. Fun. Although this is my domain, I don't make a habit of strolling about. 'Tis a strange feeling. I call this my abode, but spend hardly any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's ether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am in a place all my own. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I don't recall the statue, though. However it came to be here, I certainly didn't wish for it. We'll start this way, work my way around. You're one of the mortals. Is it true? When you die over there, you really die. Yep. So it is, so it is. What brings you here, then? Ah yes, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear, but recently he stopped doing that. Instead he devours all. Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he's about to make a move. Ugh, stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Golbez, I've heard the name before. Ah, I remember. Always speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what is, but it sounds delicious. A crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this? Farfarello. He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw. I see. Perhaps Farfarello could tell us more. To walk around with her like that, you're her minion then. You know I don't take minions. He has some questions, and I want you to answer them. Golbez, I don't know that one. Only Scathach. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That is all I can tell you. Scathach was a powerful voidsent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez. Satisfied with what you've learned? Ah, but let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. It seemed the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his cause, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us, constantly in fear of being devoured. He seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Siriato. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's aether, such is their relationship. But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume. Yep. Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. The very notion was an absurd! Drowned in darkness. As well were you.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence! No place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain, this way. The Void sent here don't answer to a master, they can do as they please, but all must answer to the hunger and seek out prey when they need ether. Except Farfarello and Siriato, that is. They are content to take from one another, barring an incident, they dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Siriato will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Oops, I dropped something and I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Haha. Although this is my domain, I don't make a habit of strolling about. There's a strange feeling. Yeah, it's the same thing you've said. Oops, excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriato, this is rather unexpected. Where is Farfarello? Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. Well, what more do you want me to say? And off he flees, as he is wont to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Siriato's behavior? He seems frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him. I don't think he was telling the truth. So you think so too? As he says, Farfarello is gone, but that is quite unusual. As is the fact with Siriato, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually... No. We must go after Siriato now. Siriato, we need to speak. We need to talk, I mean. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. The wind rises? What is he talking about? After him. Kinda don't want to do anything else because I'm going to lose out on second chance points. But at the same time, I just don't want to waste y'all's time. What's gotten into you? What do you mean, the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbaricia. Barbaricia? Who in the world is that? We must flee, all of us. There's no time. I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him. I remember what happened. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. What are you running from? I already told you, Barbaricia, the Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say? You'll be devoured or forced to serve, to fight in the crusade, but it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her, and or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see, that explains everything, almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to serve an Archfiend, not you. Not you, who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You who now speak as though you were Barbaricia's minion. There's only one explanation. He devoured Farfarello, didn't he? Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? It's not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being. How did you know? It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange. That there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farfarello's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it. Farfarello didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbaricia more than anything. He hated the endless fighting. So he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. For all the good it did, I can still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightened. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer. And though you have no control, your consciousness is in part yours. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this. In making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that desperation has joined with Siriato's fear, driving him to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me nor Farfarello, but there's nowhere to go, nowhere. And tell me about Barbaricia. I would know who it is we face. It's too late. She's as good as here, and no one can escape her winds. No one. Up, I hear wind.
Barbaricia! She has come!
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
One of the Archfiend's approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful to me? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Oh, damn.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say?
Uh-oh.
Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
What's the plan then?
Go after Barbaricia. What else? If we go, we'd be playing into their hands. So the latter one.
Aye, that we would. Even so, we don't have any intention of turning tail now, do we?
Nope.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbaricia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
I was going to say screw it and just waste the second chance ticks. Oh well. I got carried away. The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, and yet, my heart weighs heavy for those Barbaricia struck down. Were it not for us, she would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbaricia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed, this is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters now. The wind rises. A word of warning. Barbaricia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were able to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an Archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the Memoria will suffice. Can't wield the power at will. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. You do that, and if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Ashdaya. If another Archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmillion taught us aught, 'tis that we must hold nothing back when facing an Archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nisroch.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind. To us.
I see to Barbaricia.
Ankles of steel. Storm's Crown. Oh, well, let me go up the staircase. Oh well, I guess I'll go crafting while I wait. It did say less than 5 minutes. I hope it's not lying to me. Oh, there it goes. Empress of the Winds, Barbaricia.
Come, give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence. Exquisite eating. My head shimmers with anticipation. On your guard.
I ate that, my bad. Oh, here we go. Second state. Done. Haha.
No! I will not be denied!
And yet denied you have been.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet... You're
Too late.
finished. Damn it all!
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya.
Nope.
So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Uh-oh.
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste.
Yes.
Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern, at any rate. Being part void scent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. Azim's crystal has been added to the unending codex. Return from the void. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It will be best to take her back with us to the source. There she would be guaranteed all she requires. Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here defenseless. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Hero, might I ask that you hold on to Barbaricia's memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. Count me in. Oh, what happened to her? You have business with Zero. We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbaricia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? Barbaricia's minion. Why not go and find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else? Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Hero? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. My thoughts exactly. Oh man, this is really aggravating me, these allergies. You're the ones who found Barbaricia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey, so please, let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much I can tell. Only the Archfiends are allowed into his domain, wherever it is. None but they know. I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters, staves, whatever they are, he uses them to talk to those far away. I don't like link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied, so let us rejoin the others and head home. Oh, man. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? You will not be able to freely return to the 13th. Are you certain you wish to leave? Yes. Back to Troya, then and thence home. Looks like Sinian's going to be carrying Zero back.
You're all safe. Thank the sisters.
For now.
A moment while I close the gate. There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Yep. Master Hero, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you to the guest chambers. Yep.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so.
Oh, man.
She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void-sent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void-sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light. I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Thandaniel.
More likely.
Were Zero wholly void-sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Sounds like it.
Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
No, I'll go with the crit. Oh, I don't have it. Shit. Oh well. I rolled with light and life. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales functioned admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers, share with them what I learned about fighting Voidset in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? Nothing in particular, I'm just worried about Zero. I might go and tend to my island. I'm worried about Zero. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Marian's Mayhain and ask for suitable refreshments? Excellent. In the meantime, Nadana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene at on. And with that, he must leave Zero to sleep, and I must end my stream because it is past the 2-hour mark. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 164 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to keep up with the content. Hitting that bell will also ensure that you are notified whenever I go live or release new content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later.